But I hope you showed work. We're checking warm-up 3. So if you're watching the video, do warm-up 3 and then turn it back on and check. Okay, so how do I show work on this problem? Where do I put it first?
In front of it.
Yeah, okay. Yes, yeah, some of y'all say it differently. Okay, so that's going to be 1 times 10 to the...
-6.
Good. Guys, that's exactly what I want to see on everybody's. With a blue pen is what you're supposed to be checking with. Okay, number 2, how was this written as a standard number? Just as a number. So I put 524. I'm going to back up 4 times. So 1 time gets me in front of the 5. So how many zeros? So 8. For looks. Now, on number 3, you actually could use a calculator, couldn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And just figure out which one's true statement. But I'm going to show you something. Since the 4s are the same, I just looked at the exponents and I said, -3 is not greater than -2. That's false. Right here, it doesn't matter what these are, as long as it's in scientific notation. 5 is greater than 3, so that's true. 6 is less than 4, no. -2 is greater than -1, no. Okay? Who got all 3 right? You have them all right now, though, and you've corrected. Okay, good deal. Okay, put that up. Let's look at 9.1. For some reason, guys, on 9.1, first period had a hard time following along with me on how these should look. I don't know why. But guess what? The people that did not follow along with me, guess who needed help when they got to the rest, some of them. That's how I figured out they didn't do what I did. Because when I went to help them, well, of course they couldn't do it because they didn't do like we had done on the 3 we did together. Okay? Number 1, volume of a cylinder. The first thing is to get the correct formula. If you don't have the right formula, then you just might as well not even do it. And under the capital B, I'm going to put pi r squared. And then times the height. That's how you get area on a cylinder. The base is a circle. And so we're trying to get the area of that base. And then multiply by the height, okay? So now, all I have to do is go fill in what I know to find out what I don't know. Do you know the volume? So what do I put under that? 05.76. Why would I put it under the V? Why didn't I go put it under pi? Because it's the volume. So all I have to do is go put the number for volume under the V. What am I going to put under pi? What am I going to put under the radius? Yeah, and don't forget the little 2. Some do that. And then, I'm trying to find the height, so I'm going to put h. So now, what's 3.14 times 64? Hey, and you know what I found going around looking at people's pages? They didn't put the h there. Guys, you just follow the formula, just as is. And you're going to divide, aren't you? Because that's multiplying. Oh, and remember, don't round off in the problem. That's what some people have been trying to do, and then they get a crazy answer. You got a calculator. Don't round off in the problem. So 6 inches. Now, how hard was that? Yeah. Like I've said, man, when they give me a formula to use, I am good to go. I don't even have to think about anything. Okay, number 2. The tank Oh goodness, we got to think. What does a tank look like? What kind of tanks have you seen?
On the back of it.
On the back of 18-wheelers all the time. I get nervous sometimes driving behind them though, because I think, oh, I hope that doesn't roll off. Tanks. I mean, the only tanks I can think of is an army tank and gasoline, big gasoline tanks. Okay? And cylinder. Okay? So we're going to go write the formula down. Okay. Guess what? I have found people trying to skip that second step right there. And then they get lost as a goosey. Okay, now it doesn't say the volume, but it said it holds that much. What does it mean it holds? That's the volume, isn't it? That's your clue. They gave you 2 clues, it's volume. So under V, I'm going to write 8478. Under pi, I'm going to write 3.14. I don't know the radius to us, so I'm going to put r squared, and then the height is 12. Somebody said, why didn't they just put the height is 12? Because when you're talking about liquids and stuff, like swimming pools and all that, they'll talk about how deep the tank is. Same thing. Now, all I got to do is multiply those 2 numbers right there. And what do I get? And then I'm going to divide. So r squared equals,
Oh, R squared.
225. But I don't want r squared. I want r. So all I got to do is get the square root.
15.
Now, guys, does your 1 and 2 look exactly like mine? Mm-hmm. You sure? Okay, we're skipping 3. You're going to come back and do that later. Okay, look at number 4. The base of a cylindrical swimming pool. Now, that's just a fancy word for what? It's a cylinder. Oh, it has a circumference of 47.1 feet. The circumference is that. Well, hang on just a minute. So let's finish the thing. The depth of the swimming pool is 5. How many cubic feet of water? So I need the volume, don't I? If it's going to be completely full. So let's go. Write our formula. I'm trying to find the volume. So I'm just going to put V. That's what I'm trying to find. So I know pi is 3.14. I don't know the radius. Well, I can't do like number 2 and go find the radius because I don't know the volume. But I can use that other information to find the radius. Let's hang on. And then 5 is the height. So if I know the circumference, can I find the radius?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to go use this formula. Or this one, huh? I can use either one of those to go find the radius. Either one. Now, if you use this one, you're going to have to do some thinking. Extra thinking. This one, no really thinking involved. Just write down what you know to find out what you don't know. And if you use this one, that's okay. This is for the people that didn't do it yet. So 2 times 3.14 is 6.28. Now I'm going to go divide it. So the radius is... Yeah, there you go. Now, if you use this one, you got the diameter, and then you had to divide it by 2. The diameter would be 15, and then you would divide by 2. So you got to be careful if you use this one. That's okay. But you just remember, that's the diameter. So you would have to go divided by 2. So 7.5 squared. Okay, so what'd you get?
883.1.
That's what I got. Well, it doesn't say anything about rounding, so let's just leave it like it is. Now, if your answer choice, if that's not one of your answer choices, then you think, oh, I might need to round, But let's just leave it like that for right now. Okay, does everybody see how we got that? Okay. Now, omit number 10. For some reason, I don't know if I didn't type something right, left out something, that's not going to, you can't get number 10 with that information. Okay, so you're going to finish this front and back, and we hadn't had time to check it. Everybody hadn't gotten through. So when you finish it, put it in practice. You can work on Wildcat work, and on the second page of Wildcat work, the whole half of the page, you don't know how to do. So let's pull out. They helped you pull out. So don't do that. We're going to do that Monday together.
Oh, this.
The second half, yes. You remember what I told you to skip it? We're going to do it in class. We're going to wait till Monday. Oh. Okay. Well, the top part you can do, but the second part you can't. Okay, so you can work on, because Wildcat work is due next Friday. So you can finish this, put it up. Or if you've got something in your binder, a bad grade, and you want to correct that, get that out, get your blue pen, correct it, turn it in. So does everybody know what they're going to do? Rest of the period. Okay, good deal. Get busy. All right, raise your hand if you need help.